Guys, and welcome to another edition of Space Discovery. Level 22, Plague Cave, the new edition that just dropped. It's time again to go into the exploration cycle, go across the map, collect as much as we can from all the rewards, reach the boss, defeat the boss, and achieve victory by gaining all the nice addition rewards in the game. Magic chest and rare chest. Chest of Uru 20. Alright, so the first thing when you start, you will see that lovely tank that will try to attack you. The more you move, the more it tries to actually get you. And then if you try to cross, automatically it will zoom you back, take you back. Wrong intel. This is at least an S mission, way beyond the A grade. Retreat, we have to come up with a new plan. Right, let's find a way to get out of here. We can organize our thoughts in a safe place. We need to figure out how the mechanism works. And the mechanism is very simple. As soon as you move, the tank also moves in the line of the order it follows in moving up or down or left or right. So every step you take, the tank will also take a step backwards or forwards towards its other direction on that line, that pathway that it has. So what you would do is very simple. Wait until it's going in the opposing side, not going to touch you, and then you would cross. And that would be pretty much what you would do across the entire map by evading the tank, moving one step forward, one step backwards, or left or right, and leaving the tank to move away from you. Now it's time to go to the second scenario of the next set of tanks. They follow a rectangle shape, and as soon as you keep moving, they will also keep circling and moving. So what you do is pretty much move up and left and down, and then as soon as there is an opening, you would just move into the middle, and then you would follow until the pathway is also clear for you to move across. Pretty much it's avoid the tanks, wait until they're going away from you, and then you can pass clearly. This one has also 3 tanks. As soon as you touch it, it will reset you back to the positioning of the start. So what you would do is first move left and then move up while the tank is far away, the first tank. Then move towards the tank. Then move backwards out of that. And then cross across the tank and move to the right. Collect the chest. Now at this stage, we're pretty much a little bit stuck, but we can go upwards directly, which will really help instead of resetting. But sometimes you fail, just as you saw, which becomes easier if you start again from the beginning. First tank, going in the opposite direction, you would go up, go towards the tank, then you would go up again to the left, and then up, and then towards the tank to the right, back again, and then up, and then you've exited clearly without getting killed. Now the next set actually has our first set of battles, and at this stage we're going to annihilate them easily without even having to do any effort. So we're just gonna skip directly, choose a buff, gaining HP. The next set is another battle, another tower. We're just gonna pass through it and select our buff. Next we have our firing gun. Now the firing gun, you can move it by pressing on the trigger just like I did. You're supposed to move it up and down, and then of course you need to do the battles. So first you would cross. After you've crossed, you would complete the next battle. Then you have some barrels there that we can see, those 2 barrels that we need to actually shoot by using that tank. The tank is activated by you pressing on it and clicking on fire. Now you need to stay away from its pathway after you want to shoot the second barrel. So what you would do is trigger it again to move to the right side, and after it has moved to the right side, by the other trigger, not that one, that one. After that you need to actually press on fire, and then it will shoot the barrel. Fantastic. Now we can actually cross safely and move across to the next part. Now once you've gotten here, there's actually a spaceship that gives you one of the God Universe heroes. Collect it, it will help you if you're not strong enough. Then you go into the next battle, and then move into, we need to unlock those 3 blocking our pathway. So let's first collect our reward, the magic chest, one of the magic chests. We can see that there's a yellow trigger down on the bottom of the screen. What we would do is use our machine gun again to fire directly from a far away distance at that trigger. Yes, it can actually trigger the trigger to unlock the pathway. Now we can move into the next cycle. This one is a little bit annoying because you cannot go straight forward no matter what you do. Later on we can actually. So we need to use the portal, and then that portal will take us to another portal, and then it will take us to the third portal. So this portal number 1. Now we've moved into this new arrangement that they have. One tank in front, the yellow one, and the rest are red. So let's first go, while it's looking at the opposing side, go towards the tank, go upwards, go again towards the tank, and then boom, we've lost. So let's restart this and actually try it correctly. Alright, so the correct way is to wait until that yellow tank is going towards the left, and then as soon as it's far away from you, you would go upwards, and then you would follow the mechanism of those 4 tanks and going up and down, and then up and down, and then another up. As soon as you can see that large opening, that large gap between them, you would enter into the middle and collect the chests. Now pretty much we're stuck, so we need to exit from there, and then we need to go back again to the portal, and then move from the portal, enter the portal again, because that is what will take us to the final portal. So enter into the second portal and then go again into the second portal. That's actually the trick to go to the third one. Now again, wait until the tanks are far away from you, going in the opposite direction, move left or right, move with the tanks, wait until they're far away. And this one is a little bit unique because you need to be very careful that it does not touch you. You need to get that chest. So we'll wait until that red tank is going in the opposite direction, and then we'll just follow its pathway upwards. And you need to be careful. If you fail, you will reset completely outside of the entire tanks. Again, going backwards to the second portal, and then the trick is wait until that red tank is going towards the wall, and then move upwards, and then automatically you can collect that chest. Now we need to go into that portal, the one that you see near the red tanks. So move to the right, and then you're stuck by moving left and up and then down. The best approach I found is exit from the entire thing and enter again, just so you can go directly into that portal. It saves you the hassle of trying to do it professionally. So once you've gotten back to the original portal, okay, you want to go to that specific area, that faraway area. So the portal number 1 is a little bit different because as soon as you come back, you can just go to the right and exit directly. And voila, the pathway has been open again for you. Go to the left, then go to the right, backwards again, and then repeat, rinse and repeat. There's 2 openings between those tanks. One is very narrow and small, and one is a little bit bigger. We're waiting for it until it arrives. Yeah, that one. And then automatically go left, up, left. Follow the cycle after you've done the battle of going with the tanks on their same pathway line. Now move across to that specific enemy that's in the middle. Defeat that enemy. You can always follow the tanks to cycle the full cycle of the triangle, but it's better you go in the middle and then go up, and then down, and then wait until there is a bigger enough opening until you can move straight forward like this. Click on the trigger or stand on the trigger, then move to the next stage of tanks and full cycle. Collect that chest before we're going to attempt another cycle of moving across all those tanks. So this one is going to be move to the left, move to the right, move to the right, move to the left. To the left we go, to the right we go, up and down. The thing is, we're waiting until the opening, the large opening between the red tanks, so we can actually enter. What you're gonna be doing is wait until this opening, this specific one, move upwards, move left, and then another left, and then upwards. You're moving with the tanks pretty much. More up. Now go to the right, and then another right, and then forward to the portal you go. Now we've reached the final portal, the last one, or almost the last one. This one is a little bit complex because there's so many tanks. So there's a tank in the middle with its own rectangle, one in the outer part, and one in the very middle. We're going to move to the yellow, and we're going to avoid the red and move across with the line. Follow the line. You're gonna move in a full cycle, left, 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 up, and then down, 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 some more. Okay, then once you're here, you're going to do a full 360 cycle and wait until the red one has its opening, the red tanks, because that will be your exit strategy. All right, let's carry on moving. We had to do that move of circling in the middle so we can get closer to the red opening. And of course, if you fail, you're back again from the start, so be very careful. Let's go and try this again. We're on the left, we're going towards the right, we're actually upwards, and then down, down with that area that's open, down with the red tanks until we reach the final destination, and then upwards and collecting the magic chest. Think of it as a merry-go-round cycle. You're just in the middle, moving exactly like the tanks, away from them and not allowing them to touch you. Same scenario you will keep doing in every single cycle. And now we can actually see that there's a portal, there's our boss. We want to get there, so again we'll have to use the same portal to transport to our final destination. Let's move, and I'm gonna save you the hassle of seeing this attempt done again of moving across all those tanks. After we've collected the chest, keep in mind that that portal in the middle is the one that takes us to the next one. You need to enter it again. It's the one that brings you and exits you also. Let's click on the trigger, collect that lovely chest, and then let's move into the next area. Now we have 3 enemies. Let's actually beat them fast and go into the next awaiting point, collect the buff, next enemy, and then collect the buff. Now it's time, after we've defeated all the enemies, to move that trigger. It's gonna be the same scenario. We have a trigger that's far away and we have our firing machine gun. We need to move it by selecting the right transportation trigger or transportation portal, which is the other one. You cannot be standing on the same pathway as the machine gun or it will not move. Alright, let's defeat first our enemies here. That's enemy number 1 and enemy number 2. Defeated. And enemy number 3. Defeated also. Let's collect after that the chest. And then let's go and move back to allocate our trigger. Alright, now we can actually click on the machine gun to fire, but there is one issue. There is that block on the opposing side where we need to use the other trigger on the opposing railway lines to move it away from our firing pin or firing machine gun. Alright, after that we're going to click on firing or fire for the machine gun. It's going to open the blocks in our way, and then we can enter into the lost areas remaining on the map. This one again is a little bit finesse complex because now it has lasers. It doesn't only have tanks, it has lasers that as soon as you touch it, you reset back to the beginning. Alright, let's watch how it's done professionally in one go. This one you need to focus very carefully. The first thing, you need to wait until the laser is pointing away from you, the first one. Then you would move across on the bottom, far away from it. Then as soon as you get to the end, you will move up and down and wait until the first red tank has come out, and then the second one. Then you're gonna wait for the third one and wait until the tanks are very close to you. Then move upwards, then move right, and then another move into the right, and then go up. Okay, at this stage you need to stop and think because the lasers are going to change their positioning. Alright, focus. You're going to move you're going to move to the left. Now you've entered into the middle. Do not go directly into the middle, move upwards. The laser will kill you on the next move. Then go left and then down. You need to do that specific move to avoid the lasers actually returning you to the start. Now left, up, and you've exited that lovely cycle of moving across. So the main point is you need to really focus on your directions. Do not try to cross here, the laser will get you. You need to wait until the laser is pointed to the opposing side. This is exactly what happens if you're not careful. Again, the scenario is very simple. You move up and down until the laser is looking away far from you. You move across the map and then you go up and then you go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, until you can see the tanks almost gonna touch you, and then upwards, left, actually right, up, and then to the left, and then upwards, and then to the left you go, and then down, and then right, left directly, left, upwards, upwards. Voila, you've exited and did the cycle again from the start. Now don't go to the lasers, don't be smart. Try to first beat the heroes, the enemies here, before going at that. After you've beat the 3 elite enemy towers here, there's the last one that's near the boss. We're gonna leave that and collect our rewards first, the magic chest, and then we cannot collect that magic chest until we have defeated the boss. It's not gonna work, by the way, until you've defeated the boss. So for this one, the specific one, the last 2 lasers that are still waiting for us, this one requires you to go near it. The near laser needs to be pointing downwards and the other one pointing towards the right. And as soon as you move, it starts also moving. One will be pointing towards upwards, the first laser, and the second one will come back at you later, like that. So you need to be very careful because as soon as it touches you, it resets you. So let's do it again of how to move across that map. Go to the bottom, go upwards, alright? Go down and up a couple of times. Wait until the tank is close to you, then upwards, to the left, to the right you go, to the right, right, and then move into the middle. And then when you're in the middle, be careful again from that tank. As you can see, we screwed up a multiple times, but we actually did it. Let's actually go into the last section, which is the boss. Okay, let's kill the boss elite standing next to them, that tower, and then let's go into the battle with the boss and actually watch the battle and see how it actually will go. Let's add the hero we've collected across this journey in the space discovery, and let's add a different hero in hopes of buffing our heroes in the battle. In the first place, it wasn't a battle. Even with their increase at level 495, it still was a massacre to watch them. Storm Falcon is confused in the first place. She's in the status of not being able to attack. We do have a Fury Wave, but that's not really gonna make a difference. Life helps in recovering some of the HP, but then the God Slayer enters, slashes them one by one, and he alone actually killed the majority of them. They do have some high HP, some good power in attacking, but doesn't really make a difference actually. Alright, remains 1, and boom, we won the battle. After that, you can finally collect the last chest and you will have 100% completion. Alright guys, that's the end of our video. If you do like this type of videos, please do leave a like and a comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the upcoming video.